Ooh, it's supposed to be on like -15 or something. None of that audio is going to pick up. Yep, there we go. Okay, so if you're a keen-eyed viewer, you might be thinking, how come we are looking at this game between 2000 and 1994 when we have already played this fixture? Now, I made a mistake, and I'll be perfectly honest, I consulted ChatGPT to solve this mistake. I realized that when this fixture was played, 2000 fielded an ineligible player. So I tried to work out what would happen in real life if this were to happen in a big fixture like this, you know, lots riding on it. And I said in the World Cup, if this had happened, the team would have forfeited. So in this case, 2000 won 4-0, and 1994 would have a buy-in, and they would advance to the next round instead. Now, I didn't think that was very fair, considering, let's be honest, it was my mistake. So I, another option that it suggested was a rematch, if it was possible. Obviously, it is possible. So, and then I also kind of looked into whether or not they would be able to change formations, stuff like that, and they are. So this is the solution. We're going to replay this game and then get into the quarterfinals. So if I pop just very quickly, so you can see the replay up here, and the winner will, because we've already done the draw, will play 1996. So these are the games we'll go into after this one. Now, there have been some formation changes, and we'll get into that as we go into the game itself. But if I can just get everything set up and then press start, we'll get into that game. So it is 2000 once again versus 1994. In the last time they played each other, it was 4-0 to 2000. Basel scoring 4 goals, 3 of which were scored by Haaland. They are the home team, and there have been no changes other than the Tuchemeni. He is the player that should have been suspended, so he is not playing in this game. Instead, Vitinha's come in. We'll go into the lineups as they come up in a moment. 1994, they have made quite a few changes. Obviously, they lost 4-0. Afraid I'm going to miss this one. A bit busy coming from Sheffield. Hope 96 win. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you so much. That's a shame, but I'll get the replay or the VOD up for you, and obviously there'll be a final video. Thank you so much for being a part of loads of these videos. Yes, so Tuchemeni has dropped out. Vitinha replaces him. It is a slight change in formation in that they're playing a DM instead of 3 centre-backs, but that is the only change. It's just Vitinha who's not playing centre-back, he's playing DM, but the role is the same, and the role of everyone else is the same as well. Meanwhile, 1994, they continue with Providel in goal. Ronaldo continues to be the right back. In midfield, though, Sabitzer has come in, and Cancelo has become the right winger. So a lot more defensive-minded, having conceded 4-0 in the game that they played last time. All right. Now we can get into this fixture, the final of the round of 16, and then we'll get into the quarterfinals. Now let's get involved in the game so far. They're only missing a defensive player, that's the only change. Here is Haaland. Oh, he's going to shoot. Oh, and he puts it in. You need to turn off that zoom effect. But Haaland puts it in, gets a goal, got 3 the first time. He's gotten 1 for himself now. Shot from distance past Providel, makes it 1-0. Plays it through to Frimpong. He's got the pace. He is in. Haaland's arriving. The Frimpong goes himself, and that makes it 2-0. It looks like 2000 will qualify anyway. a defensive midfielder, but still. Oh, and that's a goal from corner. Vinicius Jr. on the volley. We don't see many from corners, but that's 3-0. And that might be it. Numbers. Plays it through to Cancelo. He gets inside to Mitrovic, who puts it in. They've got 14 minutes. 13 minutes. Done really well in the second half, and he's played it to Mitrovic almost like the second goal. Makes it 3-2, but it's gonna be too late. Mitrovic gets his 5th of the tournament and likely his last. Unless they were able to do something special here. Really unfortunate for 94. They were in this. They were a lot better. They totally changed the formation. Well, not their formation, their tactics, should I say. And Mitrovic got a 10 out of 10. Cancelo, 2 assists. Perhaps they should have switched back to Pickford in goal. Marquinhos with an 8 as well. He was really good. But in the end, Haaland with an 8.7. And Vinicius Jr., 2 Ballon d'Or contenders, were able to get 2,000 across the line. I'll show you the quarterfinal setups in a minute. All the teams are set up ready to go, I suppose, other than 2,000, as they now have Tchouaméni available, so he will get right back into the team, although they did do pretty well without him. So as you can see there, 2,000 have now taken that place, and we'll start out with 98 versus 91. So 1990. Oh, actually, before I do that, I'll show you. I don't know why I did this, but I updated how all the actual things look themselves. So this is now how the squads look. So you can see what color they are. So why, essentially, what kit they are is that kit. Maybe I'll do one that has a better kit. Or one that's maybe more relevant. Who have we got? 2004 is coming up, so we'll do 2004. So they're vibrant red, and then you've got their squad there, ordered in squad number, but also their position, and then you can see what team and kits they have. I just think it looks a bit nicer. I went through and changed all the teams to look like that. And I think it'll work better when I'm doing different years, or different FIFAs, should I say. But yeah, let's get back to the fixtures, and now Osimhen, instead of the passing option, holding up well on, oh, what a tackle that is by Pulisic. It's found Gutierrez, and that will be a penalty. Pretty bad tackle that. Enjoy Martinez. Mbappe. Oh, Bono saves, of course he does. Oh, he is having an amazing tournament. Keeps it 0-0. 0 shots in the end for 91. That's incredible. 2.7 XG. So 91 have actually done pretty well to get through this. And we will go to penalties. So Mbappe, can he score? He goes the same way. This time he beats Bono. 91's first penalty taker is De Bruyne. Oh, and that's a good one. Gutierrez. Straight through the middle, Bono dives. 2-1. Now, like I say, this is pretty much one of his first touches, and he does put it in clinical. Osimhen. Oh, and he hits the post again. 91 now ahead. Griezmann, he slots it in. Currently, 91 are heading through. Here's Odegaard. Has to score this, really. Oh, and he hits the post. So now, Acuna, the left back, up against Ramsdale. If he scores, 1991 will be through. And he hits the post! Trent's still in a position where he has to score. This is incredible, this. Trent. Oh, Bono goes the right way. He doesn't get it. Now Ramsdale has to save this. Mahrez, if he scores, will be sending 1991 through to the semi-finals. And how could he do it like that? So 2004, they've actually been surprising for one of the teams from the youngest group. Players like Mokoko, Garnacho, Samu's been very good, Savinho as well. Cuts inside, plays a great cross. Oh, to Mokoko, who puts it just wide, a very early chance. Hasn't scored for a couple games now. Gets inside, gets it to Jack Felix, and that's a great finish. Felix, but they could not do enough in this game, unfortunately. So 99 and 91, the two teams so far to progress to the semi-finals. We have 2 games remaining of the quarters. Let's take a look. In the end, 10 shots, 2.4 XG, just could not finish. I wonder what Samu's rating is going to be. Imagine Donnarumma's man of the match. Yeah, 9.5. Yeah, with 1 shot off target. I do think I might drop Isak in the next one. Just he hasn't done anything. But then again, maybe you could make an argument that it's like a... Was it... Who was it? Was it Giroud who went when they won the World Cup? Didn't... Like... I forget what it was. He didn't score. But there was like a crazy stat about like maybe the touches he was doing or something. Like his job wasn't to score. I forget what it was. We progress. 96 versus 2000. He turns. Here's Guirassy. Gives it to Rafinha. And he puts it in top right. Puts it 1-0. 96. Kind of knocking 2000 out. Oh wait, no. Third goal. Oh, here's Vinicius Jr. He's cut inside. And he's going to get himself the equaliser. Vinicius Jr. He's in, and he gets his second of the game to make it 2-1. And that is it, 2-1. 1996 have left the competition. Haaland will be in the semi-finals. It was a good team, 1996. I think they had good moments. 2000 are definitely one of the favourites, with Vinicius Jr. Great performance from him, getting 2 goals. When you've got Vinicius Jr. and Haaland, you're always going to be favourites, aren't you? The next game we'll be going into will be 1993, which is Kane versus 2006, which is Endrick, the youngest team still remaining in the competition. And after that, we'll do the semi-final draw. Vinicius Jr. with man of the match, of course. Haaland and Foden getting an assist. Singo might be one of the worst rated players in the competition. He always comes on. He's probably come on in every game and hit a low rating. Was it him who... Yeah, it was him. A 0.5. I think it should have been higher, to be honest. But if he wins it, you know. It's got 2 games to go to make that happen. So all of these players are now out. Rodri, biggest one. Rafinha actually, maybe also up for that. But then again, Rodri is the one with the Ballon d'Or for some reason. That was very bitter. I apologise. I shouldn't have added that one. Let's just quickly get the match facts, and then we'll go into the final game, which is 93. Who's 93? I believe that's Celtic, and 2006. Oh, who's 2006? Can I do it from memory? No, I can't. St. Pauli. Celtic versus St. Pauli. There we go. There's my little printouts. I call them printouts. They're literally just my little scribbles that I've done. I've printed nothing. I don't know why I keep doing that. So Celtic versus FC St. Pauli. And it is the third kit versus, ooh, the away kit. No problem there. Now, let me just, yeah, everything seems. I'm just checking the audio, so. Is my gameplay audio too loud? I can't hear myself. Shoot, damn it. No! Oh, because I reset it up, so I never brought it down. Of course. Ah, that is so annoying. This is why we need QL. He would have let me know. Yeah, look, my video capture device is on. Oh, you fool. It's supposed to be on like -15 or something. Ah, none of that audio is going to pick up. Oh no. Luckily that was in the quarterfinals, so no issue there. I can just that's going to be bad for the, I might have to edit the, I don't know what to do about that. It's unfortunate because it doesn't record into a separate audio track, so I can't fix that. Those are burnt in together. That's really frustrating. Damn. No one mentioned that? No one mentioned that? Stadio Mass Monumental. Stadio... Yeah, I figured. I'm not going to find it. Is it going to be down as just Mass Monumental? LM... No, okay, we'll go with the, so two reuses LM, so it should be L. I can't believe that. And you know what that comes from as well, is I couldn't find my headphones, my wireless headphones, to check that this morning when I set this up. That's so frustrating. I feel like a lot has gone wrong in this stream so far. And that will kick off at 4 p.m. As long as you can get everything ironed out by the semis, that's the main thing. Okay, final knockout of the quarterfinals. I'm gonna check the audio this time. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. That is an entire video that's just cooked. All right, let's get into, so we have 2006, our youngest team remaining in competition, playing 1993, one of the favourites. They've been playing very good. You'd think they would be the favourites in this game. Icardi, Kane, Dybala as a front three, doing very well, especially Icardi. If I head into the ratings, let's see how many goals he's gotten so far. It's 93. One of the older, but in their prime kind of teams remaining in the competition. Kane's gotten 5 goals, 2 assists. Icardi's on 4 goals and 3 assists. A great attacking duo. Going into the lineups, Ederson starts in goal. Maguire and Rudiger are the back two, with Di Lorenzo having a very good game in the last game, getting 2 assists. Thomas Partey is joined by Rafa and Fred. Dybala then is behind Icardi and Kane. Some of the players on the bench. Darren Mings, Endo, Lukaku hasn't really gotten as involved as he probably would have liked. On the other side, we have a very good attack. Starting in defence, though, we've got Hato and Palacio as the 2 centre-backs. Archie Gray has Miley and Zaire Emery ahead of him, with Echeverry, Endrick and Ilakenya as the front 3. Endrick was one of the players off the group stage, getting 3 goals and 5 assists so far in the tournament. Echeverry has 4 goals and 4 assists, and Ilakenya has 4 goals and 1 assist. That is, 11 goals between the 3 players so far in the tournament in 4 games. They are very good, but they're playing a very good team. So let's see how they do. That's my intro. In a moment, I will check the audio. I can't believe I messed that up because I had to reset my settings and I just forgot to do that. Endrick putting the pressure in very early on, up on Guerrero. Maguire. Guerrero. Ooh, Dybala loses it. Now a chance for the younger team to get a counter-attack. Here's Ilakenya. Gets it up to Endrick. Endrick's going to shoot, and that's a good save. A necessary save. It's not over yet. Ederson makes a second one. I imagine this is going to be a lot of what this game is. Lots of counter-attacks from the younger team. There's Hato. It'd be so great if one of these younger teams could come through. I mean, who's left over in the tournament? Because I think it might all just be teams from the 90s. I suppose 2000, 99 and 91, so... There's Fred. Oh, Dybala is through. Dybala shoots, and Dybala clinical 1-0. Okay, I've checked the audio. I think I'm happy with that. I think, to be honest, I might be peaking a little bit, but otherwise, at least you can actually hear the commentary. I can't believe that. I'm just going to pop that down just a tiny bit. Okay. 1-0 early on. It's going to be a hard one for this team to get back into, but they've got a good opportunity here. Is Kenya. He's going to recapture that, and that is a good strike. They've actually had more opportunities so far. Just falls back to him. Ederson having a good game so far. It was Oblak initially in this team, but after some bad performances, Ederson has earned their place, and so far that's working out for him. Currently has the clean sheet. This is Emery. Palacio. He's going to shoot near post. No issue for Ederson, and he collects that. Dybala. Oh, that's a good pass to Rafa. He's going to get in the box. Will he shoot himself? No, he passes it to Kane, and Kane makes it 2-0. Smart decision. Kane gets his second. He gets the second. Assist from Rafa. And that is Kane's 6th of the competition. Still plenty of time left to go. We haven't seen too many major comebacks from the knockout games. The group stages had plenty. Archie Gray did well there. Fred loses it. Chevry. Miley did well, but Rafa gets it in the end. It's Fred. He's got Guerrero overlapping on the left. He finds him. He's going to make it into the box. Waits a moment, gets it to Kane, and that's just wide. I think Kane took it off Dybala there. Fred wins the header. So Emery does well. Here's Echeverry. Plenty of assists for him so far in the tournament. Here's Endrick, the captain, and he wins a corner. Echeverry takes. Sends it towards the edge of the box. And Rafa collects now. He's going to try and get a counter-attack. They don't have the most pace in this team. Guerrero's over on the left in space. Cardi. Eventually finds his way to Guerrero. He's going to get inside to Dybala. He's going to shoot, and Dybala scores. 3-0. And it seems like it's game over for 2006. Poor goalkeeping, I would say, in that one. Strikes pretty much straight at him. And we go in at half-time. 2 goals for Dybala. He takes his tally up to 3. And they will feel pretty confident in the fact that they will be in the semi-finals. Let's get right into the second half. And honestly, I think I might start setting up for the draw. Got Dybala. There's Rafa. Kane. It's a good save. A decent clearance. There's actually a good opportunity here. Here's Lima. Kenya. Endrick had space, couldn't find him. So Emery gets out wide to Fernandez. Here's Endrick. Kenya is going to shoot. Maybe took it a bit too early. Bringing on... who is that? Oh, is he West Ham or is he Villa? Definitely an attacking sub, based on he's more of a winger. I'll be curious whether they're playing him as a winger though. Here's Di Lorenzo, 2 assists in the last one. Can he get another one? Finds Kane, and that's another assist for Di Lorenzo. Kane gets his second. 4-0. Di Lorenzo is probably one of the best right backs of the competition with stats like that. That would be his 4th assist of the competition, all of them coming in the last 3 games. Seventh goal for Kane in his 5th game. Here's Guillaume. Can 2006 get like a consolation? Okay, yeah. He's getting into the box, has the shot from distance. Edison makes the save. As it stands, Harry Kane is the top goal scorer of the competition with 7. Second place is Royce. Oh, there's a lot of them actually. The only ones still in the competition are Gyökeres, Vinicius Jr. Yeah, it's just them. Here's Di Lorenzo. Inside to Dybala, he's on a hat-trick. He chooses to pass to another player on a hat-trick, and Kane misses. What? Hendrick. It's a good run from the Zaire Emery. He chooses to pass. What are you doing? That is the inexperience of the younger team. Could have definitely had a shot on goal there. Di Lorenzo. Kane for his hat-trick. Oh my god. And that is Kane's hat-trick. And another assist. The assist number 5 for Di Lorenzo. They've probably all been for Kane. Kane's 8th of the competition. Di Lorenzo, 5 assists from right back. Definitely going to be in the team of the tournament. And that makes it 5-0 for 1993 against 2006. It's a big experience gap, in fairness. Fernandez, good ball towards Ilakenya. Miley, back towards him. But Rudiger deals with it. Kane now scored his hat-trick. Dybala hasn't yet though, and he's making runs. Rafa. Kane. Rafa again, Icardi. Back to Kane, outside of the boot. Goal kick. So Lukaku's coming on for Kane, already scored his hat-trick. Lukaku really has not been involved in this team at all. Guehi is coming on, or is it Gui? I think it's Gui. Guehi's the centre-back. The Chelsea striker is coming on. A former Chelsea striker and a current Chelsea striker. Rafa. Dybala. Here is Lukaku. Di Lorenzo was making the run. If Lukaku was ever going to get a goal, it would be in this game. Dybala doesn't get it. Fred is on it now. To Dybala. He's on a hat-trick. He's going to shoot, and he gets his hat-trick. Double hat-trick here for Kane and Dybala. 6-0. Fred with the assist for that one. Who's going to take the match ball? Do they have an animation for that? Is that Emery? And that's the final whistle. 2006 are out. And Dybala is taking the match ball. Kane gets one too, obviously, but Dybala is the one who picks it up. Now, I will, whilst this plays in the background, I will set up the draw for the semi-final. Let the highlights play. I'm just setting up the wheel so that we can do the draw for the semi-final. There we go. Okay, that is set up. As far as stats, I imagine Kane, man of the match. Let's see what the XG was. Ooh, my loading up that wheel has made the computer very slow. I'm watching this glitch out. Got to keep an eye on the stream, make sure that doesn't quit out. So let's see. I mean, the XG actually wasn't that bad. 4.7 to 2.5. Plenty of 10 out of 10s. Oh, we'll go through the dregs. I mean, some good performance there. I mean, Martinelli conceding 6 is never going to get a high rating, is he? Faced 11, saved 1. Meanwhile, Edison, look at that, he actually 7 saves. And man of the match went to Dybala, interesting. Maybe that's why he got the ball in the end, was it performance-based? 3 shots, 3 goals for him. Be curious actually, is it the same for Kane? No, he had a couple more. And that'll be that. Okay, draw time. If I go to window 2, I'll just move this. All right, so those are the teams that will be going through. It is 1991, which is Van Dijk. We have 1999, which is Rice. We have 2000, which is Haaland. And we have 93, which is Kane. So all within like a 10-year gap, pretty much. Yeah, 9 years between the oldest and the youngest team. Let's do the draw. So first off, the first home team playing at the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium will be 1991. And who? Well, we'll know the entire draw based off the next click. Because we'll know who plays. Oh, what? That glitched. Do I redo that? I'm going to see how this appeared, because I don't think that's spun. Oh no, it did. It did. Okay, Rice, 1999, will be playing 1991, which means it will be, oh, my bad, it will be 2000 versus 93, but who will be the home team? 2000 will be the home team.